Confused by all the video frame rates? Which one is best for your project? All next on the Compel Media Moment. Frame rates go all the way back to the early days of filmmaking. An old film camera would run film through the gate, stop momentarily, take a quick picture, then move the film just a little bit and take another picture. It would be like running your digital SLR in rapid capture, 24 frames every second, which we also call FPS. You put those photos together and run them at 24 FPS, and now you have a moving picture. So a frame rate is basically how many frames is taken in 1 second and played back in 1 second. In video, it's pretty much all done for you. You just have to determine the rate. Your main choices are either 24 frames or 30 frames per second. So what's the difference in frame rates from a visual perspective? For many years, broadcast television networks ran at 30 frames per second. TV had a certain live image. If you wanted more of a film look, you shot a TV show with actual film at 24 FPS, then transferred that film to video at 30 FPS. Almost all TV networks still run at 30 FPS. But with progressive frame capture, a mode I explained in another video, shooting at 24 FPS, you can get a film look using digital cameras. So real film cameras have pretty much become just a novelty. So if you shoot at 24 FPS using a progressive capture, then your video will look more like film. But if you shoot at 30 FPS using interlaced video, your video will look more like television. That being said, more advanced cameras will let you shoot between 29.97 and 30 FPS, or 23.976 and 24 FPS. If you plan on slowing down your video and editing, then go with the 29.97 or 23.976 frame rates, because your slow-mo will look very fluid no matter how much you slow down your footage. So if you use a straight 24 or 30 FPS, when you do slow-mo, it'll look kind of choppy. But keep in mind, you want to choose your frame rate based upon where your video is going to end up. If it's just going to the internet, then you may want to stay with 24 FPS. If it's going to broadcast television, then I would recommend shooting at 29.97. You can also experiment and see which frame rate you like best, and then stick with that. When your company is ready to hire a producer for an upcoming marketing video project, we'd love to be a resource for you. Please reach out to me by phone, email, or through one of our social media platforms, and I'd be glad to meet with you and your team. Thanks for watching. I look forward to making you more successful in your video marketing efforts.